Well, hello everybody. This is Paul Romero with the Swiss Gold Global Independent Business Owner Open Business Mastermind number 14. And if you're out there watching right now and you've got an invitation sitting there, click on it, join in. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. What's on your mind? What are you thinking about? What kind of problems does your business have? What successes have you recently enjoyed? Bring anything you want to talk about, and let's have a conversation related to business here on the Open Business Mastermind, where anything and everything business goes, theory, application, like I said, problems, concepts, ideas, experiments, successes, tips, tricks, mysteries, you name it, bring it here. We'll talk about it. Because the power of a mastermind, you've all probably heard the saying, two heads are better than one. Well, it's not just because you have one brain here and one brain here that are sharing ideas back and forth, but there's a couple of really smart guys. Maybe you've heard of them. One was named Albert Einstein. The other one was Thomas Edison. I think you've probably heard of those guys. Both of them were known to have said that the human brain is both a transmitter and a receiver of frequency, of energy, and that thoughts are frequencies, energy frequencies. And so when you have two brains, whether they're thinking individual thoughts and bouncing back and forth ideas, all of the hidden thoughts and ideas behind that is able to cross-pollinate, so to speak, into each of the two minds, thereby generating powerful new thoughts and ideas that otherwise may never even be, thought about or brought up, explored, etc. The saying says that when two horses pull a cart, not just twice as fast as one horse, but in actuality, 3 times as fast. And the same thing goes with a mastermind. When you have two minds working in harmony, thinking in the same direction, they're not working twice as, they're not achieving twice as much, work, success, thoughts, ideas, activities. They're achieving 3 times as much is the power of the mastermind. And that is why we have these sessions here, so that you can bring any thoughts or ideas that you have. Come on in, let's talk about it, and let's put 3 times the power upon whatever it is that you are interested in discussing. So today, since nobody's here right now, and again, I invite you, if you've got an invite sitting in front of you and you're watching this right now, click on the invite. Come on in, say hi. Say hi to the folks. Hi, folks. Let's talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. So I'm going to start off with social media. There's everybody kind of knows about Facebook and Twitter. A lot of people probably know about Google Plus, but it's not as popular. And there's, a host of other various types of social media. And social media is becoming a very important factor for any business, whether it's an online business or an offline business, whether it's a direct sales or a network marketing, whatever kind of business that you have, social media is becoming a huge thing, because obviously we're all spending more and more time on these things right here in front of us, these computers, also on these things right here, your cell phones. It's said that these things are never more than 3 feet away from their owners anymore. That's quite insane, but it's true. There is a ton of social media outlets out there. As I said, Facebook and Twitter, probably two of the most famous and popular being used today. along with who knows what else. Blogging is a form of social media. If you have a blog page and you are daily or weekly or however often that you go in there and you update your blog, that is a form of social media. As I mentioned, Google Plus. Google Plus is sort of Google's answer to Facebook, in my opinion. It's a social network that operates very similar to Facebook, and it's got some other different things in there. One of which I'll come back to in a moment when I get to the end here. But it's a very interesting thing. It's got a pretty big following. I don't think it's as big as Facebook yet, but Google is Google, and Google owns the internet universe at this point in time, pretty much. So I can't imagine that at some point in time, Google Plus surpasses Facebook in popularity. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Time will tell. Another big one, especially for business, is LinkedIn. I don't know how many of you out there have a LinkedIn account, but it is for business people doing business, connecting with other business people. It's purely business related. There isn't any sort of jibber jabber, look what I had for lunch kind of postings that go on LinkedIn. And then you have YouTube. YouTube is a form of social media as well too. You can have your own YouTube channel. Businesses, Sally Buys Flowers, have the Sally Buys Flowers YouTube channel, and you can put out videos of your business, things that you're doing. A new delivery comes in, you're filming this stuff, you're making a sale to a customer, you're show people how to make an arrangement of flowers, all kinds of different things. The interesting thing that I wanted to tie back Google Plus back into LinkedIn here is that Google Plus has a thing called Hangouts. Obviously, we're here. I don't know if you're all familiar with the fact that recorded Google Plus Hangouts are instantaneously uploaded to your YouTube channel, because if you didn't know it, YouTube is owned by Google. So Google and YouTube are the same, and Google loves YouTube and YouTube loves Google. So they're very powerful tools for especially if you have a website out there. They're very powerful tools for supporting strength of your website as far as its online presence and being recognized by Google as a source. Of course, you got to do things like backlinks, and who knows heck how all that stuff works. I sure don't. We have to have a guy to do all that sort of thing. But very powerful stuff. Anything within Google, YouTube. I just heard Google was picking up something else very big, but that's another story. But I wanted to touch on social media because I think when it comes to business, people have a little bit of a misconception about social media. And number one, that it isn't important to your business, and or number two, that it's a place to go advertise your business. And it's really not a place for advertising your business and what you do and your products and all that sort of thing. It's not an advertising medium. What social media should be used for your business is exposure and building a following. And you should do that by offering unique and valuable content related to your business and your products or service. So when you're making Facebook posts about your business, you can have a Facebook page for your business page as well too, and that's another thing you can do. But when you're making posts about your business on Facebook, or you're tweeting about your business, or I see a lot of tweets that are all about, look at this video, and you go look at this video, and it's here's what we sell, and things like that. But what you really should be offering through your social media, as we're offering here right now, is information, free information. And that free information is going to attract the people who are interested in what you have. Obviously, you want your information to be relevant to your business. I mean, if if your Sally buys flowers, you certainly don't want to be, putting up videos about how to change a carburetor on a '64 Chevy. You know, people, it doesn't click. That's one of the big things with the social media is continuity. You really want to have a lot of continuity, especially, and that's what's big. That's what the big thing is with Google, and that's what Google looks a lot for is continuity. Not necessarily that Google is, what's the word I'm looking for here? That Google's breaking down your content to see if your title page, if your title section or your subject line matches the body of your content. But the fact that within your social media, all of the things that you're doing, whatever that might be, is in fact linked and tied to each other in the respect that you're giving content that is relevant to your business. So if you're Sally Buys Flowers, like I mentioned earlier, you can have videos or your blog you can talk about, or your Google Plus. You can do Hangouts. You record them, have them go to your YouTube channel, on your LinkedIn page. You can have your posts over there where you're talking about the flower industry. Where do florists, where do flower companies get their flowers from? How are these things grown? Are there big vast fields of flowers somewhere? I don't know. That's things that people are interested in. I mean, it's maybe sound like a silly who cares kind of a thing, but in reality, people are enticed by stuff like that. They go, what? Oh, what is this? Where do florists get their flowers? Well, I don't know. Where do florists get their flowers? Let me click on it, see what this is all about. And so the people who are interested in your business, whatever that might be, sort of start picking up little tidbits, and they find a very unique bit of content that you provided to them, and they get excited about it. They like it. It's entertaining, or it's educational, or whatever the case might be, and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to save this tab, and maybe a week or 2 weeks later or something, they're messing around. They go, yeah, I went over here. They had some interesting stuff. Let me see what's going on over there today. And they go back over, and here's some more unique content out there, and they find something else that they like, and they're like, oh, this is great. Wow, this is really interesting stuff, or they get a good laugh out of it, or whatever the case might be. It's engaging, and it brings them to want to remember you and your business. And so when the time comes, because obviously they wouldn't be looking at the content that Sally Buys Flowers puts out if, it's Joe the auto mechanic who has never bought a flower in his life and has a, dead lawn, dirt front yard and a garage full of tools, and could, care less about a flower. So he's obviously not going to be the type of person who's looking at your site and reading your content. But why would you want to be putting your content in front of this person anyway when he could, give a care less about flowers? So do you see where I'm going at here? You information about your business and you put it out there, and the people who are in what you have find your business, find your content, get interested in it, get excited about it, have a good laugh, are entertained by it, get new information from it, whatever the case might be. And so when the time comes that, Jenny over here says, or William says, hey, you know what? It's our anniversary coming up. I want to send some flowers to Jenny, and I saw that site. What was that? They talked about where florists get their flowers. A really cool article. What was that? Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I saved that tab. Boom, there it is. Hey, and then they're going to your business, and they're fine, or they go, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that was sounds, they're making an order from you. And you didn't sell anything through social media. All you're doing with social media, the whole purpose behind it is to provide content, to create exposure, to make yourself known to the people who are interested in what you have. That's the key element behind social media. So when you're out there placing posts that are, Sally sells flowers and today we're having a great discount, that's fine to do once in a while, because you want to not just engage the people with all this information, but every once in a while you want to throw them a little offer. Oh, wow, what's this? A Facebook offer. Ooh, this is great. Hey, Sally sells flowers, came specifically to me, offering a discount today. Wow, you know what? It's Chris's birthday next month. I think I'll send him some flowers. I'll use this right now. I got a 10% off coupon. You know, those are the kinds of things that you can do, but you don't want to bombard people with that every single day or every week or every time that they see a post from you. It's an advertisement. That's not what people want from social media. That's not why people are at social media sites doing. They're there for the engagement of it for people, and they're to be sold. They're not there to be buying things, although they will. They will buy things that they seen, heard about, found out about, learned about, followed, etc., and so on in these social media sites. So that's a very big kind of a misconception that I see a lot with people out there with businesses putting out stuff on social media, and it's all about, oh, this is us, this is our product, this is our service, this is what we do, here's a special offer, discounts today, blah blah blah, buy now, limited time, all these things, regular advertising type of stuff over and over and over again. And that's a quick way to get people to unlike you and not come back to your pages or your sites or your whatever it is that your social media areas, and block you if that's possible, or whatever the case might be. So very, very important, if you're planning on implementing social media into your business, that you go about it the right way, that you provide content, you provide information, you provide entertainment, you provide education, you provide an offer, you provide more entertainment, more education, more, and then maybe another offer, so things like that. Just trickle those in every once in a while, just so people see that your business is generous as far as giving discounts or offers or specials or things like that. But don't bombard on social media about your business. That's not the purpose. So that's my little social media little expose today, a little thought process there for any of you using social media. If there's anybody out there online right now that wants to make some comments about that, if you've got an invitation, click in, join, let's talk about it. Otherwise, I'm going to move on now to network marketing a little bit. Of course, this is the Swiss Gold Global network marketing, or independent business owner actually, for network marketing. Open Business Mastermind. So we always like to try to throw a little bit of some network marketing talk in here. We don't always have to, though. We could get off on a subject and never come back to it. But if we have the opportunity to, we'll talk a little bit about network marketing. And today I'd like to mention the fact that a lot of you might be in network marketing already, or you're not. Maybe you're in some kind of other business, or maybe you're not in a business at all. Maybe you just have a job. But network marketing, even if you're in network marketing, you don't have to be married to whatever product or service it is that you are, that is your business that you're doing right now. There's nothing to say, well, let me rephrase that. Some network marketing organizations, businesses, generally more on the direct sales side of them, will maybe have something in their language of their conditions of participation that you're not supposed to be transmuting, or whatever you want to call it, introducing other network marketing opportunities to the people within your network marketing business organization. So that it can sort of be a limitation, but there's nothing to say that you can't completely, without actually going to your group, your organization, your downline, et cetera, and so on, start a complete other network marketing organization going in this direction over here when you're going in this direction over here, and this is completely separate from this. There's nothing to say you can't have a secondary network marketing business. And that goes just well with a job. If you have a job, a network marketing business as a secondary income is a fantastic way to boost your income. And if you own another type of a business, a physical business or an online business, an affiliate marketing business, or a brick and mortar business, whatever it is, there's nothing to say that you can't run a network marketing business on the side as well too. And especially if you have a network marketing business opportunity that maybe 5 or 10 hours of your time a week. Now, if you don't have 5 or 10 hours of your time a week, you need to go back and watch last week's Open Mastermind, where I was talking about systemizing and duplicating and leveraging and all of those things that you need to do in your business in order to gain back some of your time. So if you've got an extra 5 or 10 hours a week, then you could start a network marketing business on the side, especially if you have a true network marketing business, such as Swiss Gold Global, which gives you the opportunity to really only have to spend a very, very limited amount of time each week. You could probably do this with 3 hours a week. If you had just devoted 3 hours a week to this business, you could grow it. You'd grow it a little bit slower than others who are putting in 10, but even with just 3 hours a week, you could have your downline, your people within your organization. You could be making phone calls. You could have it set up where, every week for 3 hours, you hold something in your backyard and people come over to your house and you do all of your trainings and whatever else that has to be done within your business right then and there in 1 3-hour period. Boom, you're done. Next week, we do it again. And you grow your business that way. A lot of opportunity with that. So it's really kind of have anything. I don't know if I should say most, but there's a lot of quote network marketing businesses or MLMs that really aren't pure 100% network marketing. They're more of a combination of direct sales with a backed up network marketing platform to help you build some residual income. But the basis of your business relies on your continuous ability to go out and make sales. And that's not at all how a true network marketing organization works. That's what's so unique about it. And that's why if you have a true network marketing opportunity, then you do not have to spend a whole lot of time running around making a bunch of sales, because that's not how you build an organization. And that's how a network marketing works, is by building an organization, not by going out and making a bunch of sales. So you can very easily run a true network marketing business on the side of anything that you're doing with just a very, very few additional hours a week to whatever it is that you're doing now. And I'll tell you what, it might be a little slow getting started depending on the hours that you're putting in, but once this thing starts to pick up, once you get the ball rolling and you sort of have to slide a little bit of an incline at first, and then all of a sudden you get to this little peak and then it sort of flattens out the other side, sort of like that. You go up a little bit of an incline and then all of a sudden you're going down this side, and it's like a lot easier. The ball's rolling, and so the next thing you know, it just gets a little steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper, and the ball just rolling faster and faster and faster. And next thing you know, that ball's going on without you, and you don't even have to think about it. And that's what network marketing is so awesome about. So I would invite you guys. I wish for some reason Google's not wanting to play lower third today. Don't know what that's all about, because I would normally have up right here, I would have a little something up there for you guys to see that you could click onto. But if you're interested in a really awesome network marketing platform, I would invite you to go to my website for Swiss Gold Global, which is wealthhealth.swissgoldglobal.com. wealthhealth.swissgoldglobal.com. And have a look at the site. There's a couple of awesome little videos on there. There's some drop downs with some very, very awesome information there. Check it out, see what's there, see if it's something that you're interested in. There's a window on my site. You can email me, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions that you have, provide you with some additional information for you to check out, and maybe this might be the thing for you. Swiss Gold Global could be the answer for your side or your backup, your secondary network marketing business / organization. And you know, it's been seen many times before, especially people who are in network marketing, that when they get into, or they're in MLM, let me put it that way, they're in MLM and they pick up a secondary true network marketing business and they start working it. And two things actually sometimes happen quite often. Is number one, they sort of start understanding a whole lot more how the network marketing piece of their initial MLM works, and how their actual sales are actually sort of preventing them from really building a big organization with bigger passive income streams coming in. Is this thing jumping around on me? What is this? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. My screen seemed to be jumping around on me a little bit there. But anyway, so they start realizing, seeing the concepts behind the whole network marketing, how network marketing actually truly is supposed to work. And they start taking some of that and applying it to what they're already doing. And what they're doing over there all of a sudden starts to grow a whole lot more and a whole lot faster and a whole lot bigger. And then sometimes too, what happens is the secondary, maybe they don't see that, maybe they don't correlate the two, but sometimes they'll see the secondary now all of a sudden as, wow, wait a second, this thing's really taken off and it's really easy and it's a whole lot better than what I'm doing over here. And they really start putting a little more focus on their secondary, somehow sort of turns out to be their primary. So a couple of different interesting things happen when you look at network marketing. And same thing with a regular business. People in a regular brick and mortar type of a business or whatever other kind of a business that they have, pick up a network marketing thing on the side. And the next thing you know, they're looking at this going, wow, this is really awesome. And it can sometimes take over as the primary compared to their what was their number one. And same thing with people who have jobs, especially pick up a network marketing, get involved with a network marketing business. And the next thing you know, they're quitting their jobs. So that's what's really awesome too. And that's something that you can really get excited about. So once again, I'm going to throw it out there: wealthhealth.swissgoldglobal.com. Go check it out. Send me an email if it's something you want to hear more about, or if it's at all interesting to you. And I just can't take this anymore. My screen, I know for sure now, is flashing. It's showing me 3 different versions of myself. Flash, there I am. Boom, flash, here I am. Boom, there, flash, you are again. And there it goes. And it's really kind of throwing off my brain cells here. So I'm going to have to end this hangout today. I welcome you all. I thank you all for coming. I welcome everybody that was here today who didn't click in. Please come join us. Don't be shy. Hop in. Let's have some conversation. Let's talk about whatever you want. And I'm going to end this today with the Napoleon Hill prayer, which we always end our Swiss Gold Globals with. And that goes, "O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Everybody go out and make it a great day. Have a great evening. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. I do want to apologize if anybody's following us about yesterday morning. I had to run out. John's out of town, out of the country, actually. His time zone was different. He was going to have the hangout. I had to go get a real estate contract, so I wasn't unable to do it, and he got mixed up on the time. So apologize for missing out on yesterday's Swiss Gold Global IBO Network Marketing Training, number 97. But we'll hold that tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, USA. Same bat channel, same bat time. We'll see you all there. Wealthhealth.swissgoldglobal.com.